Nick. I'm Matt, and we're insufficient. Take 25.
Jesus Christ.
Nick had a real tough time pressing the button for this music.
I've got like 6 buttons to press here. I don't know why I'm in charge of any of them.
I don't know.
Anyway,
I can't do it on my end. That's why. If I could, I'd be in charge.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is Worldwide Wednesday for the first time in months.
Welcome back to this missed segment. People have been
misty-eyed segment.
Yeah, it's a misty-eyed segment. People have been missed in this one for a long time.
Anyway, in case you didn't know by now, you're listening to Insufficient, which is the #1 fish podcast in the world.
You know who it beats?
Everybody else.
Yeah.
By the way,
else. Like the Helping Friendly podcast.
Hey,
Woo!
no.
Woo!
Look, I like those guys.
No, you don't. Stop
They
lying.
have feelings.
Stop lying.
And they talk about their feelings in fish songs. And Tom is a friend of their show. We don't have.
Yeah, did you see Tom making fun of people dancing at the fish show?
Yeah, so I wanted to
kind of seems
talk
like a
to Tom
dickhead.
about
I don't know if
that.
I want him on here.
Well,
with his Lego head.
It's possible that the person he was making fun of, you know, for lack of a better term, might be special. And I think that's what was rude.
Well, his wife thought it was rude. She fucking pulled him away. She's like, enough.
And Tom, knock it off.
Yeah.
By the way, since we are the #1 fish podcast, we get a lot of statistics. And one thing that I've noticed is that there's actually a lot of listeners to our show in Europe.
There's a lot.
And so why doesn't Fish go fucking play Europe?
I don't know.
Do a fucking 3 or 4 show.
Are they too old for it?
Show.
Are they too old for it?
How are you too old to go to Europe? 8 o'clock is only 2 o'clock our time. They should be in their prime when they hit that stage.
Yeah. No, you're right. You're right. They should do another European tour.
It doesn't even have to be a whole tour. There are so many music festivals over there. They could, instead of doing Bourbon and Beyond, go do Beans and fucking Toast.
Or do another Glastonbury.
Yes. Germany. You can't do that on the radio, man.
Well, I can, and I will.
All right. Take it away, buddy.
All right. So, Worldwide Wednesday, just if anybody forgets what this segment is, we post a question on social media, and then we get the statistics and the responses and see what people say. This one was pretty good. It got some really annoyed people, basically.
Real butthurt motherfuckers?
Yeah, real butthurt. Has Fish's run eclipsed Grateful Dead? And man, did we get some stuff back on that.
Before you read their response, what's your response?
So I think people missed the plot on this one. We're talking about shows and their run. We're not talking about their influence on music. Because I would have to say, if it was that question, their influence on music, that's going to be really tough. They're not going to beat the Dead on that one. They're just not. If it wasn't for the Dead, you really wouldn't have a place for Fish to perform. You just wouldn't.
They really kind of created a safe space for quote unquote jam bands.
Absolutely. So
yeah, agreed.
Yeah, there's and unfortunately, I think that Fish has had a lot of influence on musicians. Absolutely.
Tons.
On music, not so much.
Who's had more influence on hip-hop music, Fish or the Dead?
Hip-hop?
Yeah, Fish.
No, not at all.
Yes.
Actually, no. If you really want to say it, it's Steely Dan.
That wasn't. You took
it was
a binary
bands.
Question.
You took 2 fucking bands that have had no influence on hip hop.
That's not true. Tell me your Steely Dan reason first.
Because
no,
Tupac.
Okay, so Fish
and
had
Biggie actually sampled fucking Steely Dan, and nobody sampled Fish, and nobody sampled the Dead.
So Fish brought Jay-Z out.
Oh, okay.
At the beginning of Jay-Z's kind of like ascend to musical stardom, and he had so much fun in front of a live band that going forward, he brings a live band with him now.
Yeah,
and then when you watch everybody else, they're doing the same thing.
You lose. You lose. You lose every time. So he had a good time with Fish. Thought it was cool to have it. Yeah. Not an influence.
By the way,
no, zero. The Steely Dan, you're gonna lose this one. Steely
dude,
Dan.
You just love Steely Dan.
No,
you've been waiting.
They were sampled in rap music. It's literally
which song?
Doon 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 doon. I forget what song that is. Okay, hang on. I'm gonna fucking pull this up because I'm so.
I'm gonna
angry
give you some time. I'm gonna do some Phil.
Yeah, you do some Phil.
I'm gonna do some Phil Lesh. Why did Bill Kurtzman not join the Grateful Dead over the weekend, or did he? He said he wasn't gonna.
Did he?
He did say that he wasn't gonna be there.
Oh, he's not going to be there.
Not gonna be there.
I told you. Billy Strings was there.
Where are you on Billy Strings?
I love Billy Strings. He is literally the
Do you
one
listen to him?
Okay. Steely Dan songs have been sampled in rap music. Notably, Black Cow was sampled in Lord Torque and Peter Gunn's Deja Vu, Uptown Baby. And Kid Charlemagne was sampled in Kanye West's Champion. Additionally, Peg was sampled in De La Soul and I Know. And MF Doom's Gas Draws uses a breakdown from Black Cow, dude. They are sampling Steely Dan. Nobody is sampling the Grateful Dead, and nobody is sampling Fish. You fucking lose.
By the way, MF Doom, if you guys are out there and you're looking for like a great, like kind of under the radar guy,
he's awesome.
Love MF Doom.
Yeah, he's
sadly he's passed away. You can't go see him, but you should check him out. And yeah, okay, Steely Dan, I can definitely see that they've been sampled. I would like to see some Fish samples.
Take your big black cow and get out of here.
We did for a while. We were putting up some videos with some like trip hop Fish. How would you describe that?
It wasn't trip hop Fish. It was techno Fish.
And did that guy send us more tapes or no?
Nope.
What a dick.
I know. What an idiot. He doesn't understand the influence that we have on his life. And he's just completely fucking
he could be famous if he would just send over the tape.
Dude's got like fucking 70,000 followers, but we have the most influence.
We're the ones who are going to make or break his career.
Yeah, absolutely. But just a penis, man. What a knob. Anyways, getting back to the question. So I'm trying to see here what most people are saying. Somebody said Fish was anti-music. Walls of Sound notes the culture significance of the acid tests. Scott points of Grateful Dead stopped putting out music after 1989 while Fish continues. Perilous says sarcastically compares longevity of a family member's band to Fish, which is weird. I don't know what that means.
Okay.
I don't like the way that this broke it down, basically.
You put it in like an aggregator?
Most people said that they misunderstood what was going on here. They were really saying like who had the most influence, and the Dead wins that one musically.
Yes.
But if you're looking at what the actual question was, which was who's going to surpass them, because everybody agrees, and I was really surprised. Everybody agrees that you stop counting shows after Jerry died. Even people that are fans of the Grateful Dead, it's over when Jerry died. You can't. Some asshole said it's over when Pigpen died. What the fuck are you talking about? Pigpen had like the least influence on that band. They loved him, but he was a blues guy.
And the fans loved Pigpen.
I know, but he didn't. He did early on in the days. Yes, he had some influence on it, but you don't compare Pigpen to for Jerry. That's ridiculous. It's a ridiculous comparison. I hate people for it. So, anyways,
take that, Pigpen's family. You fucks.
I don't even know if he has family. He's a pig.
No, so I would say that in terms of like creating the space, the influence on culture, society, and all that,
the Grateful Dead wins.
Will be hard to beat by anybody, period, in this type of musical run. But I think the Fish run is better than the Grateful Dead run. I mean, early shows of Phish, good. Later runs of shows, Phish, good.
Here's another thing to say about Phish. They've done so many crazy antics that the Grateful Dead just did never do. I mean, they did some things, but no. Phish was
never did do. Jesus, dude, don't get us canceled. And also Phish music that they put out now, I don't feel like the Dead continuously put out great music.
They didn't. So
what's going through your mind?
I wouldn't.
It's got to be in the top 50 Phish songs, I think, of all time.
Yep.
For me, Oblivion definitely is in the top 100.
Yep.
And I would also
Life-Saving Gun is pretty good.
Dude, Life-Saving Gun is like a sneaky, really good Phish song. And I want to know, and I have to go look it up.
You know what's not a sneaky good Phish song? Drift While You're Sleeping.
Oh, yeah. I think that's a Tab song. Life-Saving Gun, written by Trey and Paige. And I want to know how many other songs they're the only two collaborators. And I don't think the number's high.
Probably not.
You guys keep that up. And then Evolve. Evolve is sneaky one of my favorite songs.
Hey, listen, we're going back. We're gonna.
You and I both froze at the exact same time. That was great.
We're gonna review. I think Nick and I are gonna try to do something where it's like the top 10 or 20 best Phish shows of all time.
Dude, the top 1,000 Phish shows of all time,
which is basically most of their live shows. So we're gonna go back to December 11th, 1997, show at Rochester War Memorial. This is during Phish Destroys America tour. Goddamn this show. I don't know the last time you heard this show.
I probably heard it 100 times. What's crazy is, and why I was just making a bunch of weird noises, is because I think New York State is the state where Phish plays consistently the best shows. And
yeah, it's been very different. I don't know. And Worcester.
What's not a state?
Still.
Soundcheck,
Funky Bitch, into Jam, into Pomp and Circumstance. Trey and Paige both sang on Funky Bitch. That's crazy. And this soundcheck,
I'd like to hear that.
I would love that. Gave off a loose, playful vibe that mirrored the band's energy heading into the Rochester show. This was not a ordinary. This is not an ordinary Thursday night show at all. Starting out set one, a just absolutely fiery, locked in opener, punch you in the eye. Tight funk by Mike and Phish on this one.
Real old school.
Yeah,
not the new way they play it.
Trey emphasizes, Trey's phrasing is sharp, it's melodic, it's a confident tone setter for this show. If you have slept, it is probably the best. This should have been on an album. It is played perfectly. The tone is perfect. The band is perfect. It's perfect. It's an extraordinary punch you in the eye. If you want a version that you want to show people, or
so this show is part of the Phish movie, right?
Well, they have some parts from it. Specifically coming up with the Down with Disease. So they have the punch you in the eye and the maze that are on extra cuts, and it's the full song. So you can watch that.
Yeah, okay. Yep.
And Down with Disease, they capture Trey after he's talking on the balcony in like Spain or Madrid, and he's talking about that coming every time he gets to that last set, and they cut away to them jamming. That's they've got a piece of that in there. This Down with Disease clocks in about 20 minutes.
Yep.
Melts brains early on this bitch.
You don't have a face or a soul.
Style all the way. This shit gets I mean, it's such an epic version of this song. They are so locked in this particular version. They're all together. The energy is high. If you've never seen any of the clips, just watch it or heard it. It gets dark. It's murky, ambient jam dissolved into a smooth intro into Maze and a killer fucking Maze.
Dude,
you don't even know
get paid to do a Jack Black impression, you nailed it right there.
Killer Maze.
Yeah, it was better the first time. You have to go listen to the show. Like, if you don't know the show, you have to. If you listen to our show, you should listen to this show.
Maze had an unusually patient build-up in this version. Page's solo is jazzy, funky. Then Trey ignites a space-laced shredding climax in this. This is a fantastic Maze. Fantastic.
Loved it.
Followed up with Dirt, pure 97 style, right?
Yep.
You even know what I'm talking about? I feel like you can't even put your finger on the show.
No, I know the whole show. I'm here, and I'm first of all, set 2 for me is
all right.
Let's
so we
do
got
it.
Dirt. Because we're cutting down on time here. Trey's vocals are specifically tender here, giving the crowd a chance to come back from that Down with Disease and Maze madness. Followed up with Limb by Limb, a true fucking standout on this thing.
By the way, if you get a Dirt, a Waste, a Bittersweet Motel, a Bug, even in the middle of a set after just a fire fucking rock song, nothing better.
This Limb by Limb is considered one of the top versions ever.
Yes, this is probably why you love it so much.
It's just multiple rhythmic shifts and layers. I mean, Page and Fish shine particularly in this.
Agreed.
And it kind of filters with the kind of vibe of even 2.0 era before it even happened. So
like pre 2.0, 2.0.
Yeah, but you got a glimpse of it. Coming up with ending this set with Loving Cup. I mean, great set closer, and then Rocky Top.
By the way, the rest of the show is basically covers after Limb by Limb, which is pretty amazing.
This set 2, normal set break on this one. Set 2 opens up with Drowned.
Okay. I thought this is amazing. I don't know why they don't play Drowned more often. Page can sing it perfectly, and the band just fucking wails it. And this is a great example of why it's such a great song.
Then we go into Roses Are Free, a debut. Roses Are Free.
I'm always talking about debuts.
This is it. This is their debut of the
song. There's great clips of Fish backstage. Trey is playing the song with Fishman, and then it cuts to them on stage, and they are just fucking destroying it.
Killing it.
If you're Ween, are you happy or are you pissed?
Oh, so happy.
I agree. 100%.
It's drowned into Roses Are Free to Big Black Furry Creatures from Mars.
This is like a stupid song that I absolutely love.
It was a bust out at that time. Last time it had been seen was 8/6/96. Delivered with a nuclear aggression on this motherfucker. Screeching guitars,
I feel like
absurdity, and evil laughter.
Yeah, I feel like when the drugs are too strong, that's when you get this song.
Yes. Yeah. Then we start out with Ghost. Still coming into their own on Ghost, but bringing in that funk. Yep. Then we go with freaking into Down with what? Well,
okay. Fish.net doesn't describe it perfectly. It's not Down with Disease. It's Down with Disease reprise.
Yeah, the reprise.
And then, it's like the only time they ever did that, which is amazing.
It's awesome. Into Johnny Be Good. Ending with Johnny Be Good.
Yeah.
And then,
Johnny Be Good in the mid 90s, around the time of Jerry passing, became a small staple for about 2 or 3 years, 2 years, I think. And then they stopped playing it altogether. But you and I have both bitched and moaned about Goose covering Fish covers, but this is a really good example of Fish covering a Grateful Dead cover.
Yeah, true. But Goose sucks.
And by the way, Fish needs to cover a Goose song just to stick it to Goose.
And do it better.
That's my debut. Debut a fucking shitty Goose song, play it way better than them, and just say, hey, you guys are cute.
Encore, and this is like how they used to do it back in the day. One encore, waste. And a great version of this song. All in all, this show, again, legacy on this one, part of Fish Destroys America tour. Yeah. This show was obviously featured in the Bittersweet Motel documentary, Roses Are Free debut. One of the most important cover additions in Fish's history, I would say. This if you haven't heard this, man, you got to highlights Down with Disease, Maze, Limb by Limb, Drown, Roses Are Free, Big Black Free, Creatures from Mars, Ghost, and Down with Disease reprise. It just standout. If you
like the Man Night one, you're gonna love this show.
Absolutely.
He's Matt. I'm Nick. We are insufficient.
There you go.
I'm pretty good at the outro part.
Yeah,
I've
you
got
are.
A lot more time.
But you should listen to the show again today.
I'm gonna listen. I'm gonna listen to the show today. I'm excited about it.
It's so good. I love it.
You know, when you watch Bittersweet Motel probably more than I do.
Yeah.
What's really kind of fun about that is that even though it's almost like 30 years old now, it kind of gave you a behind-the-scenes peek of life with the band.
Right.
And I don't understand. That's
directed
what the
by
fans
Todd
want.
Phillips. It was his first fucking movie, which is so crazy.
Dude, Todd Phillips, go back to making comedies, you jackass. But I love the behind-the-scenes stuff, and Fish really doesn't give us anything anymore.
Nothing. Well, Trey did.
And that's a shame. You froze.
I'm good.